Hi, this is Jaydeep Sai, and the topic which I have selected for this TikTok video is Panoramic Survey of Natural Language Processing in the Arab World. Natural language and its processing. The term natural language refers to any system of symbolic communication which is spoken, signed, or written that has evolved naturally in humans without intentional human planning and design. This distinguishes natural languages such as Arabic and Japanese from artificially constructed languages such as Esperanto or Python. Natural language processing (NLP), also called computational linguistics or human language technologies, is the subfield of artificial intelligence (AI) focused on modeling natural languages to build applications such as speech recognition and synthesis, machine translation, optical character recognition (OCR), sentiment analysis (SA), question answering, dialogue systems, etc. NLP is highly interdisciplinary field with connections to computer science, linguistics, cognitive science, psychology, mathematics, and others. So, coming to the natural language is evolved naturally in humans without intentional human planning and design. So, the natural language comes without any intention. It is the language which is used or spoken or signed or written without any intention or any designing. So, it is the natural language is a common language for the humans to identify. It distinguishes natural languages such as Arabic and Japanese from artificially constructed languages such as Esperanto or Python. Natural language processing, which is called as NLP, is called computational linguistics or human language technologies. Of the earliest AI applications were in NLP. Example, machine translation. So, in the earliest stage of AI application development, the NLP were used, such as machine translation. So, in the translation done by the machines, at the time when the AI application was developing in the developing stage, the NLP was used, and the last decade, 2010 to 2020, in particular, has witnessed an incredible increase in quality matched with a rise in public awareness, use, and expectations on what may have seemed like science fiction in the past. So, in the decade of 2010 and 20, the NLP has made an increase in its quality matched with rising public awareness. So, in the previous early ages, it was not known to the common public. Now it is publicly aware about the natural language processing, its use, and the expectations of what may seems like science fiction in the past. So in the past, the people thought that it would be a science fiction and imaginary to make the natural language processing to be a real world application. Now it's possible by using artificial intelligence and machine learning. NLP researchers pride themselves on developing language independent models and tools that can be applied to all human languages. Example, machine translation systems can be built for a variety of languages using the same basic mechanisms and models. However, the reality is that some basic mechanisms and models, however, the reality is that some languages do get more attention. Example, English and Chinese than others. Example, Indian, Swahili, Arabic, the primary languages of Arab world and the religious language of millions of non-Arabic Muslims. is somewhere in the middle of this continuum. Through Arabic, NLP has many challenges, it seems many successes and developments. Arabic and its challenges. So let's see what is the challenges in the Arabic language and how these challenges are overcome by using the technologies and how the NLP was developed in the Arabic language. Arabic today poses a number of modeling challenges for NLP: morphological richness, orthographic ambiguity, dialectal variations, orthographic noise, and resource poverty. We do not include issues of right to left Arabic typography, which is an effectively solved problem, although not universally implemented. Morphological richness. Arabic words have numerous forms resulting from a rich inflectional system that includes features for gender, number, person, aspect, mood, case, and the number of attachable clitics. So these are the morphological richness of the Arab world. Orthographic ambiguity. The Arabic scripts uses optional diacritical marks to represent short vowels and other phonological information that is important to distinguish words from each other. These marks are almost never used outside of religious texts and children's literature, which leads to a high degree of ambiguity. Educated Arabs do not usually have a problem with reading undiacritized Arabic, but it is a challenge for Arabic learners and computers. So this is about the orthographic ambiguity. Next comes the dialectal variation. Arabic is also not single language but rather a family of historically linked varieties, among which Standard Arabic is official language of governance, education, and the media, while the other varieties, so-called dialects, are the languages of daily use in spoken and increasingly written form. Arabic children grow up learning their native dialects, such as Egyptian, Levantine, Gulf, or Moroccan Arabic, which have their own grammars and lexicons that differ from each other and from Standard Arabic. So dialectal variations. So Arabic has many languages. It's not a single language, but it is a family of historically linked varieties. So the Arab language is historically linked with many varieties. So some of the people use some of the historical words in the Arab, and many languages were combined with the Arab. So the languages such as Egyptian, Levantine, Gulf, or Moroccan Arabic. These are the some of the languages which, with mixture of which the Arab was composed. Resource poverty. Data is the bottleneck of NLP. So the NLP bottleneck is data, which means that the data is very crucial part in the natural language processing. This is true for rule-based approaches that need lexicons and carefully created rules, and for machine learning ML approaches that needs corpora and annotated corpora. Although Arabic and annotated text corpora are quite plentiful, Arabic morphological analyzers and lexicons, as well as annotated and parallel data, is now news genre and in dialects are limited. Arabic enabling resources and technologies. Corpora and lexical resources. Resource construction is a lengthy and costly task that requires significant teamwork among linguists, lexicographers, and publishers over an extended period of time. Corpora NLP relies heavily on the existence of corpora for developing and evaluating its models, and the performance of NLP applications directly depends on the quality of this corpora. Historically, Al Khalil Ibn Ahmed al Farhidi was among the first to assemble a large collection of texts in the 8th century. Lexical resources. We can distinguish three types of lexical resources: aka, lexicons, dictionaries, and databases. Morphological resources that encode all inflected forms of words. Lexical resources that are lemma-based, such as machine-readable monolingual and multilingual dictionaries, and semantic resources that link lemmas to each other, such as word nets and ontologies. These resources are useful for a variety of NLP tasks. So, the lexical resources we can distinguish are three types of lexical resources that are aka, lexicons, dictionaries, and databases. So, the lexical resources, which are of three types, are morphological resources, which include all inflected forms of words; lexical resources that are lemma-based, such as machine-readable monolingual and multilingual dictionaries; and semantic resources that link lemmas to each other, such as word nets and ontologies. These resources are useful for a variety of NLP tasks. Morphological processing. Given the challenges of Arabic morphological richness and ambiguity, morphological processing has received a lot of attention. The task of morphological analysis refers to the generation of all possible readings of a particular undiacriticized word out of context. Morphological disambiguation is about identifying the correct in context reading. This broad definition allows us to think of word level tasks such as part of speech, POS tagging, stemming, diacriticizing, and tokenization as subtypes of morphological disambiguation that focus on specific aspects of ambiguity. This is about the morphological processing. Named entity recognition. This is another topic in NLP processing, which is challenges of the Arabic word. Named entity recognition is the task of identifying one or more consecutive words in the text that refers to objects that exist in the real world. Named entities such as organizations, persons, locations, brands, products, foods, etc. Linear is essential for extracting structured data from an unstructured text. Relationship extraction, ontology, population classification, machine translation, question answering, and other applications. Among the challenges facing Arabic NER compared to English NER, NER means new entity recognition. Among the challenges facing Arabic NER compared to English NER is the lack of letter casing, which strongly helps English NER, and the high degree of ambiguity, including especially confusable proper names and adjectives. Machine translation. Machine translation is one of the earliest and most worked on areas in NLP. The task is to map input text in a source language, such as English, to an output text in a target language such as Arabic. Early machine translation research was heavily rule based, which is array of 94, 109, 111, 159, 179. However, now it is almost completely corpus based using a range of statistical and deep learning models depending on resource availability. Future outlook. Arabic NLP has many challenges, but it has also seen many successes and developments over the last 40 years. We are optimistically by its continuously positive, albeit sometimes slow development trajectory. For the next decade or two, we expect a large growth in the Arabic NLP market. This is consistent with the global rising demands and expectations for language technologies and the increase in NLP research and development in Arab world. The growing number of researchers and developers working on NLP in the Arab world makes it a very fertile ground, ready for major breakthroughs. To support this vision, we believe it is the time to have association for Arabic language technologists that bring together talent and resources and sets standards for the Arabic NLP community, such as organization can support NLP education in the Arabic world, series as a hub for resources and advocate for educators and researchers in changing old-fashioned university policies regarding general focused evaluation and encouraging collaborations with the Arab world by connecting academics, industries, governmental stakeholders. We also recommend more open source tools and public data are made available to create a basic development framework that lowers the threshold for joining the community, thus attracting more talent that will form the base of the next generation of Arabic NLP researchers, developers, and entrepreneurs. So, we recommend more open source tools and public data are made available to create a basic development framework that lowers the threshold for joining the community, thus attracting more talent that will form the base of the next generation of Arabic NLP researchers, developers, and entrepreneurs. I thank the faculty and college for providing me this opportunity to speak on the given topic. Thank you.